What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good day. All right. Hope you enjoy your weekend. There are new readings on the channel. In case you're not getting them in your feed, they're there. All right. I do post every day. So if you don't see it in your feed, just check the channel. Thank you for everybody who's liking, subscribing to the channel, and sharing the video. Thank you very much. It's appreciated every time you do it. Let's get into this general reading. This is not a personal reading. Please do not take anything personal on this channel. If you would like a personal reading, kindly reach out to me in the description box. All right, let's get into this reading. This reading could be about you or someone in your energy, from your past, present, or future. Only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Start out with this deck today. You have somebody dropping on the floor early. Throwing themselves on the floor early. Who doesn't want to be seen here? Okay. The collective could be upset with somebody here. Could be upset with someone. Could be feeling angry. Okay, maybe somebody is doing something to a child in your life. Or a partner. Okay, someone you care about. Okay, and this could be an ex that's doing this here with the Lovers in reverse. This is someone that's not their partner, that they're not supposed to be with, or it's not compatible. They could be a part of why you're upset. Somebody is thinking about the collective. Somebody is thinking about their fortune and traveling somewhere. Somebody's thinking about their journey or journeying with someone. We have Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus could be significant. Okay, again, this person that is upsetting the collective is being blocked. They have expectations, but they should not expect anything, this says. All right, there's a privileged lady here. 12, 21 could be significant. Sag Pisces could be significant. Even if you're not a Sag Pisces, you have certain privileges and allowances that are allowing you to exercise something that you're doing. Okay, you have some sort of authority, is what I'm saying. And like, I feel like somebody's trying to take someone's privilege and happiness. Okay, this person is in good health. This could be what this person is expecting. The collective's not in poverty. They're expecting this, but there's no way they can ever take it. There's no way. Whoever is helping this group, this wealthy man in reverse, could be a pimp or something. They're losing their money. Give me more about this healthy man in reverse. Okay, this person is not official. This could be some kind of false official person. Something's happening to their money. They're running out of money. They're not official. Something is not holding up with their image. Okay, they're doing something to a high honor person. This high honor person could be in the upright. They could also be lying about something they did to a high honor person. They could be saying they didn't do something to a high honor person for their... It's like somebody had to sacrifice a good person with authority in order to have some false fake authority. Because everything they do is fake. They're lying and they're stealing, so it's not real anyway. It's not real anyway. They're going to court, it says, though. Okay, they did something for sudden wealth. Maybe something with an ex. But you might have to go to court. You might have to do some sort of legal process with this individual. Because they could have stolen some money here with the sudden wealth in the court card. A divorce could be significant. Okay, somebody here is trying to bind the devil to your money. It's like they're trying to make somebody do something corrupt so they could lose their money. And what is to come towards them? Okay, this person could have lost their home. So they have to keep doing things. Again, why is a message card in reverse? Someone is not contacting you about a family member in reverse. You could not be getting contact about a family member in reverse. It could be because this family was down with this coven or this group and they lost their home. They could have taken somebody else's home, something you were supposed to inherit from someone. They could have sold it with sudden wealth coming out next to them. But they don't have anything else coming. And someone is still not concerned about this family or this money or some message they didn't get. Someone is busy working, okay? And they're not having any change. It's like they're trying to affect your money and your work, but nothing is changing. You're still working, your money is still here, and you're not concerned about them. They could be doing this for attention. Like they could be, you know, causing problems in your life because you're not giving them any sort of attention. So this is a psychopath here that would do anything for attention. Okay, again, this mature woman in reverse keeps coming out. Something could have happened to this person. Something is not changing for them. Okay, they stole from this woman. They could have unalived this woman, and this woman could have been in court. And they took this person's justice. They do that. Okay, they stalk people who have trials, and this is what I believe they do. They stalk people who have trials, and they stalk how this is going to turn out. I mean, you can pretty much see if a person is going to get justice or not. If they're on the right side, or if things are going well on this trial and things are going in their favor, they literally try to swoop in and take that. They literally try to swoop in and take it with spell work and rituals. They literally try to do that. So this is what could have happened here so that they could try to get justice even though they're a damn thief. This thief wants justice. Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant. Virgo could be significant as well. Okay, now there is some message of concern that could have happened or that involves court. Tell me more about this message of concern. Okay, it's leaving somebody in despair. Because they can't sacrifice someone. Like whatever this message was, it didn't turn out the way this person intended. This could be a false message or something concerning your job. But this person is in despair because even with this message, they could not sacrifice you. It's like somebody tried to sacrifice you using a message and try to make you like scared or something. You're happy. You could be getting married soon, or you are married, or you were married. And this person here is not a main female anymore. They keep doing something for this person in the afterlife. They could be worshiping this woman here. This cult, yeah. They're worshiping this woman who could be obsessed with someone in your life, this main male. Because someone is not false and they're not dead. It's like there could be somebody who passed away in someone's life and they're still obsessed with this person. And they're upset because you're not passed away and you're not false and they are. It's like somebody wanted to keep this couple or this man or somebody in this couple with a bad person. This person is bad. And someone could have walked away from this bad person. They don't want to have, this could be like a spirit wife or a spirit husband is what I'm picking up. And they don't want to let go. And they're upset because someone is not a spirit wife or spirit husband. Okay, they're alive. Okay. and they're not false. There's nothing they could pin on this person or say that they're bad or something. And it's like somebody wants to say, oh, this person cheats on you. This person, they're lying to you. They can't find any dirt on anybody. They can't. They're the only bad people. They're the only horrible person in the world. They don't want to go to jail. They want to stay close to you and commit crimes and do harm, but they don't want to go to jail. They're stupid and crazy. There's something wrong with this group. 3 cards. This person that's not expecting anything could be expecting for someone to pass away, but it's not happening. There's no need for the collective to have premature death because somebody wants it, or somebody wants their life, or somebody wants to take something from them. There's no need for it to happen. That's what somebody feels like here. We have Libra, Capricorn, Leo. Could be significant. Anybody can have these placements. All right, let's see what's going on. Something about this person that's not that shouldn't expect anything. Or someone could not expect to have an ending because you're not doing anything. It's like you're not doing anything to cause this ending on yourself. Like somebody is trying to make you or someone cause an ending on themselves. Like they're just trying to do something without being seen. But this person is so obvious. Yeah, ancestor is here making sure they're not expecting anything because they're doing something in the imagination, possibly to a child, maybe when somebody is sleeping. And again, with the evidence card in reverse, they're doing something in the dark. This is spell work, witchcraft, nonsense, spirits. Okay. They could be bothering someone's mind here, somebody who's not false. And ancestors are dealing with this person. That's why they're not expecting shit. Scorpio, Virgo, could be significant. Sag, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn. Anybody could be these signs in any placement. Or you could just resonate with this. But ancestors are on top of this person. And making sure that the collective is stable. Okay. There's something you remember that they're trying to do something in the mind. They're trying to make you forget stuff. They could be stalking the future. They could know that you're going to be speaking in front of somebody. They're trying to, one moment, please. They could be trying to see that you don't speak in front of anybody about something you know. What are they trying to hide? Aquarius could be significant. Some type of collaboration that didn't work, that didn't go well. Or someone that doesn't work with someone. Or somebody they were working with is in reverse, okay? A coworker, excuse me. Okay, a friend is, okay. So you could know about some kind of loss that took place that this person was involved in. Or are you gonna know? They could have been doing something to this person's hands. Whoever this is. But there's somebody who they were working with and their friends are in reverse because they were doing something in their imagination or to their children. And they think that you know, or they are trying to see if you know. They could be trying to do something in your memory with spirits and nonsense and garbage to see if you know anything about this. Give me more about this memory card. Right? They want help too. They owe money. Somebody's saying, give me my money. They begging somebody for money who they owe money to. Leo could be significant. Virgo could be significant. It's like they owe you money, but they're asking for more money. They want more money. They want mercy and charity. from someone that they are taking from. It's like they took everything from their friends, and they could have been playing two faces here. Like they could have been secretly stealing from their friends or their coworkers and then turning around and asking them for help or some craziness like that. So they don't look like they're stealing from them. Okay, somebody was anxious here. Okay, because the curses were backfiring. Aries could be significant. Or Gemini. This puppet is in reverse here. That's why they're scared, because something happened to them. So this could be somebody in the afterlife that's still stalking. They can't move on. They're bullying spiritually. Okay, because again, this could be an ex or somebody from the past that you may or may not know about. This person could be hidden. This is a very hidden person. It's like they're getting away with a lot of stuff, whoever this is. And it backfired on them. They were doing too much. Okay, they were bullying someone so that somebody would break up or something. Pisces could be significant. Taurus could be significant. Okay, they wouldn't stop doing something. Again, this is somebody from the past, possibly. There could be multiple exes that are bothering you or bothering the relationship. Sag, Pisces, Gemini could be significant. Look at this. All the couple cards are out. All the couple cards are out in reverse. Because these are probably people that they had conflict with. But then somebody got advice. Somebody started doing well. They started obeying something. They could have been reading something. And they were able to make a promise to someone. Okay, they started being more private and separating themselves from somebody. So that will cause conflict over here with this group. Because this group is like, why aren't you entertaining me anymore? Why aren't you letting me use you? Why aren't you letting me interfere with your life? This is a succubus or incubus energy. They didn't trust this person anymore. They're not compatible. Okay, somebody just realized there's something better for them out there. They're living and learning. Now, it's possible that this person is not publicly protesting against this person. But the card is here. And they're living and learning. So they want to say something. But with the memory card, it looks like they're trying to stop this person from remembering something. Because whatever they did was so bad. Whatever they did was so bad. They don't want you to remember it. Or they don't want you ever speaking about it. What is this so badness? Definitely somebody's in reverse, friends and co-workers. This energy is okay. This is the only energy they can't attack here. Again, Virgo, Gemini, Leo is significant. Capricorn and Libra is significant as well. Okay, they made this this group, whoever they harmed, they made them stop praying somehow. They made them pray in reverse. They could have made this group kind of sell out or stop praying to God or something along these lines. Whatever is good, they could have reversed it, okay, to take their money. That's what I said in the beginning. That's what I said in the beginning. Like they're trying to make you forfeit your inheritance, forfeit your future, because they know if you're sinning against God and your life is going down the toilet, you could forfeit your good fortune without even knowing it. Your ancestors and whoever is good spiritually cannot help you if you're out here doing bad stuff. Okay, they took this person's ability to create and initiate something in their life, something original about them. Aries, Virgo could be significant. And then somebody said, no more. Somebody was cheating, could have been cheating on you with this person. Or somebody was like, I still want to latch on to you. Like, I still want to F. I still want to fuck. Like, I still want to do what I was doing before with you. Because they were getting something out of this person. But somebody lived and learned, like, okay, I see what this energy is doing. I see what they're doing. So you can't do this again. You can't do it again. But something is not public. Why is protest in reverse? All right, they're not gaining shit from it. It's a trap. So it's like if somebody comes out and says something about this, it's some kind of trap. Or this person thinks that it is. Either one. It actually is, and they're not gaining anything from it. They'll have loss, or they just think that. Because there's some kind of spell work being done here, some sort of manipulation, and ceremonies taking place here that are not good. And this person won't compromise. They're not settling for something. They're busy manifesting and having a good life here. Somebody's excited about the future. Maybe they want to go on vacation, or they want to get away from this shit here. But this person didn't want to experience any loss. Okay, they didn't want to become a sacrifice. So somebody felt like, if I say something about this, or if I go public with this and start bringing attention to it, I could actually have more loss than gain. And this person could actually sacrifice me, because that's either they're thinking this or it can actually happen. Again, Virgo is significant. Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Someone is not scared though. So that's not the issue. It's not fear. It's not fear. So that's good. Okay, they just care about somebody, their family. Okay, so whatever this was, it could have interfered with their family, their child, their relationship. It wasn't worth the risk. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, it would have been bad news. Maybe more bad than good. Robbery in reverse is significant. They can't rob you. Okay, so somebody feels like, if I keep bringing attention to this, I keep feeding this monster or this or whatever, or putting energy or attention to it, it's going to grow. It's going to expand. So I'm not going to do that. Somebody said no. Because somebody cares about their family and their support and their parents or something. Okay, somebody is going to court though, or having an ending, or homeless now. So it's like, and they don't love themselves, and somebody still has their family, and they're not alone. So it's like this person made a good decision, or they're going to make a good decision, or they did. Because this group is either gone, they're going to court, but maybe they didn't, they're going to court in a way where it's not bringing a bunch of attention. It's private and it's safer. That's what I'm picking up. I have Cancer, Scorpio could be significant, Leo. Anybody could have these placements. Could be significant. Anybody in your life could. Okay, this person is sick, whoever this is, because you're not in jail. They can't confine you. They can't make you commit crime. Somebody was trying to do this. Aries, Scorpio could be significant. Somebody was trying to make you break the law or something, manipulate you, okay, because they got rejected, or you quit this person. You could have quit a job. You could have left somewhere. You rejected this person. Gemini could be significant, and they were trying to get you locked up or put away for something. Yeah, bind you to some kind of contract, commit you to something, obstruct where you're going. Okay, somebody was trying to do that. You're trying to bind someone here because you're good. You have morality. That they can't sacrifice bad people. If they do, they get nothing out of it. But what's happening now is when they sacrifice good people, they're not getting anything out of it either. They're not getting anything out of it either. It's backfiring on them because the collective is not here for it anymore. We're not aligning with being sacrificed. Okay, so we're not having loss. Okay, they can't cause it. Maybe in the past they did, but when you reach a certain level of ascension, they can't do that shit to you anymore because you have knowledge. And that breaks down this entire matrix. It destroys the entire field of bullshit. They just can't do it anymore. All right, let's 24 or 42 could be significant. Okay, some sort of prostitute energy could be dealing with sexual assault or maybe victimizing someone. This person could be the perpetrator. Somebody is struggling with their appearance. They could be trying to do something to someone else's appearance. Someone could be struggling with their voice. Some sort of rise of civilization is to happen, though. Something is being developed. Somebody could be dreaming up something good here, but it's like this energy, this victim energy that's maybe victimizing children. They're having loss. Or there's something going on with children that this person is also doing. It could be a bystander that's watching some type of abuse happen as well. But they're trying to attach to this rise of civilization that's happening, something good. Okay, somebody has addictions. A caretaker. Somebody could be taking care of children. I don't know if it's good though. This person could hit rock bottom, or they have before. They could be enabling some kind of abuse or loss. They could be causing struggle. Okay, they're doing this to a lot of people, all ages here, teenagers, adults, whatever it is they're doing, they're not just doing it to children, they're also doing it to adults. And okay, so there's something going on dark here with the devil. They're possessing somebody. This is some kind of offer up to the devil, is what I see here. What I see here is that there is somebody who has problems, and they're using this group to transfer their problems off of them because they cannot heal, they cannot function normally. So what they do is they have this group possibly inhabit underage persons somehow, contact them, okay? This person is obsessed with them, some kind of jealousy or obsession going on with this group of young individuals, but there's somebody in charge of this. It's like somebody really wants to be a part of this rise of civilization, but they're not a good person. So it's like they keep trying to take goodness from other people to keep up this false identity. There's someone who's obsessed with being good in front of other people in their life. And what they do to keep up this false identity is take it from innocent people. And this group is doing that for them. They're obsessed with somebody. They're doing something to their food. They're having food issues. This group is having issues with their nutrition. They could be fasting or be deprived of their food. They're starving themselves. They're fasting. This is starvation. Not all the time, but in this case it is, because they're not getting anything out of it and they're not doing anything good. Fasting should be for good reasons. These people are starving themselves. They're not getting anything. They're bullying people for food. They're bullying somebody for their food. Okay, they still can't sacrifice this person. So it's like somebody is they could be doing something to your food. Whatever this act is. Okay, because something is wrong with them. They're having delusions. Could be insane. Having mania, hallucinations or something. They could be imagining stuff that's not there. But this person is doing something to the food. And they think you're an easy target, or they can't sacrifice you, but they feel like, okay, if I cannot sacrifice this person, maybe I can bully them. They have to do something. They're obsessed. This is obsession. They just can't let go and walk away. Yeah, you won't have some kind of same-sex relationship with them. Okay, so they're trying to do something to the food. It's the only way to communicate with you. It's something they're doing through the food. Something they're doing through the food. Okay, maybe because you're a truth seeker, you're an investigator, you have authority. You could be questioning some kind of authority. You could have some questions about shit. Somebody's a dancer, or was. A wedding could be significant. PA in reverse could be significant. Chicago could be significant. Or a place that starts with P or C. PC could be significant. Somebody's trying to destroy something. Captain, okay, this person in hiding, they could be in reverse here. Somebody is hiding something, or they can't hide it. About a captain, whatever this represents. Purple could be significant. Vietnam could be significant. Or a place that starts with V, somebody could be from here. They can't hide something. About a selfie. Some kind of photo. Somebody's a people pleaser. Why is hiding in reverse? Again, this PA in reverse is significant. Somebody from this place or with these initials. Could be in reverse. This could be a police captain, somebody who flies a plane, anybody with authority, somebody who's in charge. They didn't hire somebody, or they can't get hired somewhere or something. This could have something to do with a job or some kind of position. Why is hiding in reverse? A Honda could be significant. A hoax could be significant. Alaska or a place that starts with A could be significant. Why is hiding in reverse? VA, okay, Virginia. So these are different locations. Somebody is not hiding in PA, they're in Virginia. This could be significant. Security in reverse. Okay, they don't have security because they're a people pleaser. They can't say no to somebody. Or they don't have security for some other reason. Maybe because they're getting stronger and you're not allowing this person in your life, so that it's making them weak. They couldn't get a security job. They don't work security anymore or something like this. They can't hide anymore. Again, a place that starts with V is significant. Somebody could be a pothead. Their hairstyle is in reverse. Something is different about their hairstyle. They could have changed their hair. Something in the morning is happening. Camping, maybe outside, something going on outside. Okay, a car accident could be significant. A celebrity could be significant. Okay, somebody's not voting. They don't vote because they don't want to be arrested. It's like somebody doesn't want to be arrested outside of their home. So they're not voting on something. They're not participating in something. They're camping out. Somebody could be hiding. Kinky hair in reverse. Something could have happened to this person. Kinky hair. I want to get married as soon as possible. This is a card that somebody's trying to make a victim out of them. Okay, CPR. So something could have happened to this person when they were out. Okay, with the moon card, I just seen the moon card. So something is going on. Okay, somebody's mentally ill. Somebody could have told this person, I want to marry you right now. This is a trap here. This could be, they both could be victims somehow. CPR is significant, some kind of health problem, something was going on. A satellite could be significant, some kind of evidence or something could be on a satellite. Brown package in reverse, somebody didn't get a package to go to the graveyard with. Your body is everything. Something could be going on with somebody's body at the graveyard. A brown package in reverse, they didn't get a package. Something about a satellite. Playing mind games here. Dry skin in reverse. They're trying to reverse some kind of skin problem. They could be doing something with reptiles or something like this. A bird could be significant. Somebody could be messing with animals and spell work. Okay, something happened on the highway. A criminal family member is involved. S could be significant. Simon or a name that starts with S is significant. Confirmation. Some sort of hypnosis. Okay. happen, and we have back door in reverse. Somebody wouldn't do something through their back door, okay? Or something didn't happen through the back door. They don't have a back door, or they didn't do something through the back door. Somebody is hypnotizing their family members or something, or doing some kind of spell work. I see rest in peace. Okay, they could be gone now. They're not missing. Somebody or something isn't missing. They're not here anymore. I'm sorry if anybody's lost. This person was on vacation. Something happened. I want you by my side in reverse. Like they didn't want this. This person didn't want them by their side, but they were trusting in a demon. If they thought this person did, okay, they trusted this person. New lease in reverse. Somebody couldn't get a new lease, but it could have been this person stopping somebody from getting a new lease. They could have been stopping that from happening so that they come to them. They weren't saving their money. They weren't wearing a disguise. Lion in reverse. Somebody's a lion in reverse. A lion could represent the devil, okay? Again, these are just representations, not literal. A lion is an animal, a loved animal, but it could represent the devil here. So somebody fell to the devil. They were trusting in demons, and this could have been a good person. This could have either been like a Leo that was good, now they're in reverse, or this person wasn't the devil. They weren't wearing a disguise. They weren't. It's like one person was good and one person was bad. They just fell for something. They'll never catch me. Okay, the satanic agent. This happened to this card by accident, but I left it this way because something happened to this person. The satanic agent. They're in reverse. Lion in reverse. Satanic agent in reverse. They're not here anymore. That's why I left the card like that, because it lets me know something happened to this person. They're still stalking in the afterlife, though. Okay? They're paranoid spiritually. They belong to a group. These groups keep these people here. Okay, they're obsessed, so they can't let go even in the afterlife. Okay, they're mad because your money's being returned times 10. Even in the afterlife, these people are still paranoid because they want to come back. They want to keep finding people to host them and allow them to attach to them and eventually maybe possess them. They have no spiritual protection. So they need to use other people. They need people to build altars for them, eat with them, worship them, and allow them to be a part of their life. They're power hungry, but they don't want beef with anybody. But they keep doing shit like this, so they have beef. They're obsessed. 30 could be significant, or 3. Somebody's hearing things. They're astral projecting. Somebody's astral projecting around someone and they're hearing it. They can go back home though. This is in reverse. Bonnie and Clyde is here. This could be significant. They could be stalking someone. They were telling the truth about something. Somebody is saying Bonnie and Clyde, or whatever this represents, is stalking them. And it's true. They're astral projecting and the person can hear it. They could go home or something about their home. Okay, they don't want you to like this video, but they can like this video. Okay. They're out of business ideas and they can't have a baby. Okay, or they're trying to control somebody's fertility. Someone here. They're mad because they're happy, even though they're astral projecting and being turds. They're upset that you're happy. Okay, somebody wants to get married. Someone got arrested. He or she cannot wait to finally be together. This is somebody you don't want to be with. You're ascending, so you don't want to be with this person. They're low vibrational. They're going to bring you down. But someone is visiting someone, okay? Larry replaced because of a selfie. They needed to hide the selfie, but they couldn't. Columbia, or a place that starts with C. Somebody from here or that lives here is in reverse. A place that starts with C. S in reverse. A name that starts with L could be significant. Anybody? Something happened at home to someone. Someone speaks multiple languages. This could be possession, or they just speak multiple languages. You don't want this person by your side, whoever this is. Kinky hair in reverse. They don't have kinky hair, somebody. Or they're doing something to people with kinky hair. When they tell them they want to get married, they could be lying. Said could be significant. Someone's a victim here from this criminal family member that could go back home. Somebody could go back home. Maybe they just don't want to. Some kind of canine unit could be looking for a victim. This is possible. D could be significant. Somebody was having nightmares every night. Okay. Maybe they were liking something. Somebody was watching this person. They were liking something, a video, and this criminal family member was spying on them. Ed could be significant. A place that starts with C is significant. Columbia or C. A short building could be significant. You don't want to be with somebody here. They can't make you go missing. Somebody is really trying to make somebody disappear. Why are they doing this? At night? They could be trying to hide something. Some kind of missing situation. Okay, but they're really dead. Somebody could be saying someone is missing, but they're not. They're really gone. I'm sorry if anybody's lost. This could be a family member that did this to another family member. Something is going on with the graveyard. This mentally ill person is at the graveyard doing something with possibly somebody's family member. Again, they're trusting in demons and they're not saving their money. They're depending on spirits. They're depending on a car accident to happen. They won't get a lawyer. They're undercover. Something is undercover. Your body is everything. They're stalking somebody's body with spirits. On vacation, maybe. These business ideas, they don't have any. And again, lion in reverse. Somebody does not involve themselves with this lion energy. Gray could be significant. E in reverse could be significant. R could be significant. Burr. A name with Burr in it. Bernie. Burr could be in the beginning of the name, the end of the name, the middle of the name. Burr is significant. Leo in reverse. Your money is being returned times 10 from this Leo in reverse energy that could have stole from you. You try to keep that on the low here. Okay, they're trying to keep some kind of CPR on the low. They're obsessed and paranoid about this CPR situation, a S name. They don't want to get arrested outside of their house. They committed a crime. They could have tried to commit CPR or said, I even seen in the reading, they tell somebody to not do it. Don't give them CPR or something like that. Okay, a captain. Okay, that was pleasing somebody. It destroyed them. These rumors maybe. Somebody's Hispanic, possibly. D is significant. This will be clarified here. This addict, somebody with an addiction, could be trying to communicate with you. They're a functioning addict. You may not know this person is an addict, but they're doing very well being an addict. They look like they're not an addict, but they are. A name that starts with L, K, or S could be significant. First, middle, or last name. Someone was cursing you as a child. This person who has an addiction. Again, hiding in reverse. They can't hide. L could be significant. First, middle, or last name. Two confirmations of L is significant. Somebody was stalking you since you were a child. Okay, trying to do hypnosis or something. Because they love you. But they need to love them. You haven't cured this person's sadness. Okay, they're wearing a disguise in your life. This could be a spirit that is hiding in somebody you were dating or somebody in your family. Like, this spirit is so obsessed with you that they literally attach to people around you and watch you and try to be close to you through these other people. Okay, and maybe some kind of CPR happened. There was some kind of spiritual transfer that happened when somebody gave someone CPR. They could have transferred a spirit into the other person. S in reverse is significant. This person owes you money, whoever this is. They don't want to pay you back. Okay, they're trying to get rid of a selfie or a picture in their phone, or or you have something in your phone that they're trying to reverse, and karma is hitting them for it. They did something. Again, PA in reverse, Y in reverse. First, middle, or last name. A babysitter. Somebody babysat. They voted, whoever this was, on a CPR transfer or some shit. Nobody was watching this CPR that was taking place. People are watching in reverse. Somebody did CPR on someone, but nobody was witnessing it. They were recording every video you posted. They weren't getting on the highway. They're trying to replace something. Z is in reverse though. So somebody whose first, middle, last name starts with Z could have passed away and they're trying to replace this person because something happened on the highway or the street or something, driving. Camping in reverse. Somebody wasn't camping or they couldn't go camping. They couldn't manage to do it. It didn't go well. They ended up on the highway. Some kind of three-party relationship that was going on. Situationship. The wife didn't know. Wife knows in reverse. Okay, Virginia. They were seeing somebody in Virginia. Somebody could have been a babysitter. Again, Vietnam. Or V in reverse. It's like somebody, I feel like somebody went to Virginia or a place that starts with V and did something to this person. Or they went there and then they passed away there or something. BA or AB could be significant. Okay, something wasn't on satellite. Someone didn't get arrested for this act. They stopped stalking you, but they're still obsessed. And they're paranoid. Again, the satanic agent is in reverse. They can't astral project. They can't take a leap of faith. They wanted to have a baby to try to do something through your back door. And keep it quiet. Someone was arrested outside of the home or going to be. Because there's some kind of rumor going on about a video. And a victim. But it's not a rumor. I don't think it's a rumor. Somebody's back is significant. Something happened to somebody's back. Something is going on with someone's back. They want to get married or something. Someone could work at a hotel or did. Okay, and these jinn demons are not working. They were using jinn demons at a hotel on people when they worked there. RS or SR could be significant. The letter A. Somebody's covering up something that happened in the ER. They're covering it up. Something happened in the back or the back door of the ER or something like that. Something happened in the back somewhere where people didn't see it. And there's a pathological liar. Okay, they could work in security. But security wasn't there when something happened. Like, it's like something happened, but somebody wasn't witnessing. The CPR, this going out the back door, this sneaking something out. It's unknown still. Somebody knows. Okay, something about an undercover brown package. All right, let's do some letters. A doppelganger could be significant. A hairstyle could be significant. Somebody is tall. Someone is hearing things. Or they could be causing somebody to hear things. This could be manipulation. This could be binding, witchcraft, spirits, astral projecting, you know. It could be an hallucination. It's not real, is what I'm saying. Libby, Lib, Lynn. Bahamas could be significant. Winnie. Hawaii. Welcome to Hawaii could be significant. Greenwich. Luggage. Sinful. Bantu. Love is here. Loose, which is light. Hug. Bitch is here. Ballot. Ballot could be significant. T could be missing. Chug. Churn. Burner. Burna. A bin. Somebody has a pew in a bin, possibly. Something is in a bin. Something here is in a bin. A female dog could be significant. A witch could be significant. Lance. Lindsay. Something with Lynn. Evelyn, Lynn in it. Glucose. Lovin'. Chiba. Chi, Choo-choo. A back. Something about someone's back. Their lungs, their back. All right. Let's see. BitChute could be significant. Havana. Cuba. Null. Null and void. Insane. Gloves. Glove. Anu. Anu. Nunu. Cannabis. Honey. Zulily. Lawn. A glove could be in a bin. CIA is here. A dog. Like I said, a bitch. Oh man. W. A truck. Okay, there's a truck with bins in it and maybe dogs. W. It's a confirmation. I, the letter I is hiding something. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name that starts with I. This is possible. Australia could be significant. Something's going on with dogs. It could be serious. A lab could be serious. Could not be. Niche. Naya. Hug him. Navigate. Navi. Win something. Somebody's bidding on something. They want to win something. NBA. A bet maybe or something. Definitely somebody who first, middle, or last name with Z or starts with Z or a Z is significant and somebody's name is in reverse and somebody isn't. It's like maybe two people. This could be a junior. Okay, like maybe one person is okay and one person isn't. A truck is definitely significant. Maybe like a Jeep, something like that. Maybe somebody of authority drives a truck or a Jeep or something. Somebody who wears like a sheriff hat or somebody is significant. They're guilty. This card don't even belong in here. Oh shit. This card don't even belong in here. Okay, ancestors. Somebody's ancestors need somebody to know. This is something in this truck is guilty. Something is bad. P. Chameleon. Somebody is camouflaging something. The letter P could be significant. Somebody's trying not to let guilt get in their way of happiness. Winch, Grinch. Drum in reverse. Drummer in reverse. Their toothpaste. Something happened in their toothpaste, some kind of spiritual poisoning or physical poisoning. Okay, their cat is in reverse. Okay, somebody had a gap in their teeth, possibly. Hippopotamus is out. This is about fertility and other things as well. I'm just not gonna, I looked this up on another reading, so you could look it up. Okay, but it could be significant. It could describe a person or something that they're into. Definitely fertility is something that stood out to me when I looked up this animal. Somebody was trying to do something to somebody's fertility through their toothpaste, and they hurt their cat. And adult cat pets are significant. Somebody's doing something to somebody's pets here. Carrots could be significant. Carrot, a toad on the road, a motorcyclist, tea, their house. Purple is significant. Somebody was going to their house on a motorcycle. Dolphin in reverse. Gloves in reverse. Gloves could be in a bin. Something is not finished. Phineas in reverse. Okay, we got another cat here. Somebody is targeting somebody's cat's balls. The cat's balls. They do it. They do it. They do it. They attach to, they have this obsession with people's private parts. I'm serious. Even ball is here. Or just ball could be significant. NBA balls or something. Cheese. Somebody can have an allergy. Allergy is here. Allergy could be significant. E could be missing. Alley. Anything with this sound in it. Ali. X in reverse. N in reverse. Z. Somebody whose name has Z in it or starts with Z. It's rare, so the name could have Z in it as well as it's starting with this letter or ending with it because it's such a rare letter in a name. They could reverse somebody, an X, or somebody whose name starts with N. An airplane in reverse. They didn't go somewhere on an airplane. M in reverse. They didn't go somewhere on an airplane. M in reverse. Elephants in reverse. Okay, maybe a mother and their child is in reverse here. Gray is significant. Panda. Okay, some kind of panda business is going on. SAAS. O is in reverse. E could be significant. Like I said, E was missing. They could have something to do with this panda business. Again, A and U is significant. Australia could be significant. A sock. Somebody was doing witchcraft on the socks. They do this. Okay, a Pisces could be significant. A Pisces could be doing this or is being done to a Pisces. Or somebody has fish. Fish is significant. Something about this lab. I'm going to pull some cards on this lab. Something about this lab could be here. Somebody's binging in a lab. Binge eating or something. Lollapalooza could be significant. Somebody's leadership is in reverse. Lava lamps. Lunatic, Luna, the moon. Something's going on in this lab that is being hidden in the dark or something. Angie. Has something. Nibbles. Culinary. A cooler. What's going on in this lab? Somebody's making bad decisions. Somebody with Libra placements is doing something bad at this lab. Okay, fury doesn't belong in here, but somebody's furious. Scorpio could be significant. Bandwidth could be significant. Witch lab. Somebody's saying, which lab is it? Which lab? The name could be here. Ab, something with ab in it. The name with Abby. Witch lab or witches in the lab. Glitching. Somebody's glitching in the lab. Again, Libra, Scorpio, significant. Somebody's recovering at this lab here, and ancestors are in reverse with them. There's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse at this lab. Earth, fire at this lab. Maybe Leo, Virgo, Sag. Maybe Capricorn, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo at this lab. Ancestors are in reverse. They're doing something to their descendants. What are they doing? Why are ancestors upset? Somebody's very greedy at this lab. Very materialistic. Somebody has somebody at the lab. Something vulgar is happening at this lab. A vulva. They're bothering somebody's private parts at the lab. Okay. Pisces here is trying to do some kind of escape, some kind of a Pisces placement. This could be Earth Pisces. Okay. Trying to escape to the lab and recover from something painful. They're doing something to somebody else though, because they ain't doing nothing good here with the work in reverse. Taurus in reverse. Ain't doing nothing good. Okay. Capricorn overcommitted to the devil. Overcommitted to a lower Taurus energy. A lower Libra energy. Having towers. They're sorry now. This person, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, having a major tower for what they're doing at the lab. Okay? They're trying to take people's justice. People who are free. People who are in court and they're not going to jail. They want this. This person is afraid of going to jail. Why are they so scared of going to jail? What did they do? They could be bothering positive air placements, targeting, and I seen the devil card. So they could be trying to tempt this positive air placement to sacrifice. Again, when you could make somebody, that's what these psychopaths do. They try to make you forfeit your goodness. And the devil says, good job. Keep doing that. And that's what this dumbass keeps doing. Finding people who are good and trying to make them do bad. So that they could look like they're good and their star could rise. This person is terrible, whoever these things are. Capricorn for sure. Capricorn placement. Water in reverse. Okay, doing something with this fake ass King of Wands. They're doing something to High Priestess energy. They're doing something to water air signs. This King of Wands is fake. Okay, they're doing something to this young water sign. Right here. Okay, there's inappropriate business going on with the children and the adults. Okay, they're experiencing some kind of reckoning. They're ignoring the call. I just seen the hangman. Okay, they could be getting enlightened from this activity, whatever they're doing here with these young individuals. And it's definitely fire, water in reverse, air, fire in reverse. Okay, somebody's on top of it though. We have Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, Libra in the upright that could be looking into what is going on here. Okay, somebody's defending themselves, Capricorn, Aquarius. A young person could be defending themselves. Okay, and that means that they're not going to have success. They're not going to progress. Because even if they do this, if somebody is defending their beliefs, standing up for themselves, and speaking out, because they know that somebody needs to go serve justice. Somebody's story needs to be heard. Their testimonies need to be heard. They're a victim of something. And as long as you keep this attitude, they cannot do anything to you. There's spiritual whoring here. They're restless. They can't, they need to rest. They can't rest. Okay, this Virgo in reverse, Virgo, Libra, Earth cannot rest. They need to rest. They're too, they could be just not sleeping and taking rest from other people so they could stay up and keep doing something here. The obsession is crazy. He's fallen angel. It's a fallen angel lab. Okay, confirmation with the Ace of Swords. The secrets happening here. Secrets. Betrayal. Coming clean of something. Something's coming out. Sag, Aquarius could be significant. Capricorn in the upright has security still, even though what's going on at this lab is happening. You have a breakthrough. You have clarity. They can't take your clarity, your security, whatever they're doing, whatever they keep coming back here and doing. They keep coming back from the lab. This is some kind of astral projecting, spirit binding, whatever they're doing here. But they're coming around somehow spiritually. And they could be using people around you as vessels to do that. But they cannot take our clarity. They can't take shit from us. They're just, all they're doing is just trying not to have a painful ending, but it's us. It's us because we refuse to die for these low lives. Okay? The Robata wants their star to rise. The Robata needs their star to rise. Okay? But somebody is excited about something and they're happy, so they can't take your star. As long as you know you have your star and you're excited about it, you're manifesting, you're praying, you're protecting your star, they can't do shit to your star. All they can do is try and be restless. That's it. Okay, the collective is going into recovering here. Okay, this Queen of Wands is fake too. Okay, they're fighting their demons here. They're in conflict, they're struggling. They're tricking, they're lying, scheming, competing, and you're aware of it. Cancer, Taurus, fire, you're aware of the devil here. This Queen of Wands is the devil. They're lying. They're passed away. If somebody keeps lying about being here, Sinclair is significant. Somebody's saying that this person is here and they're not. Something is going on with their luggage. A bin, Virginia, Lazarus, Labs, CUNY, SUNY, these schools. Gov is here. They're doing something with their school tuition or their intuition. VIN, a VIN number or something. There's a number on the bin or something maybe. Somebody took a nap. Chin, their chin. Somebody could have taken a nap and something happened to their chin. Lisa. cinnamon, some kind of, somebody could have broke out on their face to win. Somebody wanted to win something. Somebody was winded. Chan, uva, which is grape in Spanish. Somebody graped somebody. Bane, lice, lick, Annie. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with B could be hiding something about Annie or one of these names. Cage. Baxter, a name with back in it. And Agatha, Agnes, Georgia. One more word here. 116, 611 could be significant. 8 could be significant. A bill. Bill or a bill could be significant. Cubby. Cali, UCLA. A business, biz. Shoes. Illinois. Wally, law, bill or a law. His voice. A big voice. And Chaz. Chains. Chains. Somebody made a bad decision with chains. Libra, Scorpio. They gave somebody something. Chains. Chains and yokes. Invisible chains and yokes. Now they're a robata. Zane and Ghana. Angina, which is, I believe, something with the heart. HIV. That's your reading?